Yeah. Let's get that right out of the way. Now, we just ate our grapes. That was great. That was great, but me to finish my grapes. That was great. Then we have this. I'll show it to you here. Different kinds, different kinds. Then we get some of this in here. And with that, we're going to have some unsweetened silk almond drink. Seriously, nutty. 30 calories, high in calcium. Let's go, baby. Oh, yeah. Seriously, nutty. Next, I want to go with a walnut, a raisin, pumpkin seed, That was good. I'm just heating up my soup here. It's taking forever. Let's taste it. So good. Oh yeah. I wish it would warm up a little bit more. Next. Oh yeah, that's tasty. Wish I had some kind of. I guess I could have toast on the side. I did have toast for breakfast though. I had buns, buttered buns for breakfast, toasted buttered buns. We finished off the buns. Now it's oh yeah. Now that's a thing. Yo! Yo! I'm just sitting here warming up some soup. Ice in the house! Who's your favorite wrestler, bro? Buck Hogan? Or is your favorite golfer LeBron Jane? Let's go! When I think about it, man, I just think... what's really going on? Yeah, so I guess Jane ended up going for 4K. She just went and dunked it, bro. Women's Athletics Association's gone wild. There are soccer players around the world freaking out. All the baseball players right now are super quiet. They're not saying nothing, though. They aren't even saying a word, bro. Major League. So, we do a smoothie? I'm not really digging it. No. We're gonna do toast. I should just do soup. No, do I do? Yeah, soup and toast and soup will be a nice addition. What are you having for dinner tonight, Ice? Or I guess you already is your dinner over? Or are you starting to have it? Or what's going on? What's really going on? All right, man. We got more snow coming down. I gotta go shovel again. Yeah. So, classic toast, bud. I'm telling you. This is actually, we're going with rye bread, multigrain rye, and I'm not even really sure at this moment. And plant-based butter. So let's get that going. So all you gotta do to get that going is pretty much get it going. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, okay? You're gonna need a toaster if you want to have toast. I'm not sure if y'all are aware of this key poignant factoid. No dinner yet, but I bought more Impossible meat at Walmart. Yo. Right on. Here's what you do with the Impossible ground. Did you buy the whole square puck or did you get patties? And thank you very much for doing that. Let's pin your comment and let's get you a mod stick for sure. We got an Impossible meat eater in the house. We get you a mod stick, bro. That makes me very, very, very happy to hear. Would you like some recommendations on how to bake that sucker? Bake it in your oven, bro. Just go into your kitchen and grab a pan. And if you have some parchment, throw it on there. If not, chuck it on the pan. If you have one of them cupcake. You could do cupcakes. You could do little mini circle disc burgers. You put them in there, and then you put a little barbecue sauce on that, like oil the cupcake tin, and then you just stick them right inside like that. I have done that before. Patty, oh perfect. So for the patties, I highly recommend a dash of soy sauce. If you got barbecue sauce, mix it in a little cup or not. Just dab the soy sauce very gently. You need like 3 to 6 dribbles. Barely any, right? Like think of like 4 or 5 bites of rice, like good spoonfuls of rice. You want to put that much soy sauce, to cover it. If you like it salty, then maybe add another second little dribble. That's just to the first side, right? Then you're gonna add a little garlic powder and HP sauce if you got that. Anything you throw on a steak, throw a dash of that on your burger. If you have Montreal steak spice, put a little dash of that on your burger with those big black pepper chunks. Oh, dude. I gotta get me some Montreal steak spice ASAP. Just waiting on these mushrooms. I'm waiting on. You've got me just baffled right now. I'm just waiting on this toast here. So that's awesome. We are going to butter the toast, and then you throw a little dash of barbecue sauce. I've been eating a lot of them during my break now too. From A&W, those suckers are good. Oh man, that makes me so happy. They are. And the way that A&W bang. Oh, that's A&W is a Beyond Burger. Let me see what you wrote here. Yeah, A&W has the Beyond Burgers. Mission Impossible burgers are at Burger King. So if you haven't tried the Burger King Whopper, the plant-based Whopper from Burger King, go check that one out. They're both unreal. But now I'm craving an A&W plant-based Beyond Burger, like stat, bro. Oh, hey yo, it's 4:20. Yo, it's literally I'm gonna have to take a rain check on it, dude. Oh, it's tearing me apart inside. The toast is about to pop. I'm gonna eat the toast. And then we're gonna have after dinner mint. Oh, it's gonna be awesome, epic. We're going 2 times. Don't let me forget to go 2 times harder on 420 than normal. You understand? We're gonna take 2 times the breath mints right away, bud. Here, we're going to get out some unsweetened almond drink. We're going to have that. Yo, I'm telling you, I am addicted to A&W burgers. And I got to say, now that I haven't had the A&W burger in a while, I think I'm craving the A&W burger more than the Burger King Whopper, But when they're both right in my face, they're both so different. Oh! If you've never had a Whopper before, or if you've had a Whopper before, go try the Impossible Burger Whopper. Oh my God, it's identical to a Whopper. And then the Beyond is identical to a Teen Burger at A&W, and I loved Teen Burgers, man. Oh, dog. But now I only eat Beyond Burgers. Oh, and Impossible Burgers. You know what I mean? I don't eat meat, right? So Whoppers and Teen Burgers are out, but Impossible Whoppers are in, and A&W Beyond Teen Burgers. I gotta do a video with A&W. I gotta get A&W on the phone. I mean, if I can save 100 cows, man, that'd make me super happy. And if we teach our kids to save 100 cows, before you know it, cows will be sacred here too. Rastafari. All 4 toasts are buttered, homie. We gotta check this out. 1 toasted. 2 toast. I like to slather it. Not too terribly much, but a good decent glistening amount. We do have I'm gonna put this in the oven. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. The plant-based butter is going back. The soup's ready. Oh, you didn't even see the soup yet, homie. This is my famous homemade lentil soup. She's done. I made this hours and hours ago. It's red lentils. I can't show you the this has more carbs. This has more fiber and more protein than anything else in the world. So this is about 6 pounds of soup here. Probably has about 600 protein and about 400 to 600 fibers. So I'm gonna blow my couch right out the door. I'm gonna send it to the end of the road, bud. My couch is going places, if you know what I'm saying. And if I'm on that thing when I let this sucker loose, yo, woo! The army gonna be chasing me, bro. Airwolf gonna be on me, bro.
There ain't gonna be nothing they could do to stop me now. What? I'm a seriously hot dude. But how do you get the soup into the bowl? I've always wondered. With a cup, with a mug. Like Amma used to do it. Like Amma used to get her going. You know what I mean? Like me, Amma. Oh. I should be showcasing the pour right now, but I don't want to get any of this anywhere besides right in my gullet. We're gonna go with 2 huge mugs of soup in one bowl. And I might eat all of this. I'm gonna eat the rest of the soup in the pot, but I'll probably be drinking it. Poor couch, dude. It's a Cindy Crawford. Yeah, I should tell you this. I own a Cindy Crawford couch. I own a Cindy Crawford couch, and I've got a Trump mattress. I'm not making this up. All my furniture is from the Hollywood. Like, it's crazy. And I swear to you, like, I'm literally serious. I have from the Cindy Crawford collection. One of the hottest chicks on the face of the earth. I literally lay into my couch every night and just honk them right into the back of Cindy's mouth, and there's not a damn thing she can do about it. I paid out the yin yang for the couches, you know? Like over 300 G's, if you know what I'm saying. Couches came with the house. Way over 300 G's, but we're not going to talk about how much the house cost. I'll give you a roundabout figure. That's not, 10 years ago figure, you know what I'm saying? Let's go. If you were a Mario character, you'd be Wario. Oh, bro. N64 Mario Kart. I was Wario, bro, and I did the balloon block. Bro, there would be like parties. We'd have parties, bro. And like the biggest guys in the room, like at people's houses with like 36-inch TVs back in 1999. And there'd be 2 couches with a nice big coffee table, and it'd be full of herb. There'd be some drinks on the table, but it'd be full of herb. And the 64 would be like, in the center of the living room with the cords all strewn out, 4 controllers, big TV with all grown-ups. And I'm 19 in this party because I'm 99. But this started out in 96 doing this. So I was 16. And hot chicks everywhere. Dudes everywhere. Couldn't care less how hot they were. I was there, so there was a hot dude there. Hot chicks surrounded me, and I never let go of the controller, dude. And it wasn't that I didn't want to pass it. The rule was, if you lost, you passed it on. Regardless of what you punish. Do you punish the greatest people that ever lived, or do they play in the game because they are that good? You never punish Troy Brady of the Saskatoon Buccaneers, These guys, they get to stay on the field the whole game. So Hashi played the whole night. And I'd pass. I'd be like, there's too many hot chicks here. You take this. You guys with less good looks than me, you take this. You have some fun tonight. I'm going to go get laid. So, but it was like the 64 was God. If you even looked at the 64 wrong, we would throw you into a snowbank. Like 6 dudes would surround. It was like you said something bad about the Queen in England back in the day when donks were actually like readily available. It was like that, but the 64 was God. You couldn't walk over it. You had to walk around the entire living room, go through the spare bedroom, and then cut through another door to go to the washroom. And if you wanted to use the other rooms on the same thing, you had to go around the whole thing. Now, if it was me or one of the homeowners, we could go around the 64. That was it. End of story. There was no... People were like, I'm just stepping over it. Bro, you ended up in a snowbank for what you just thought you could do. Do you understand that? 60 times this happened. I'm like, snowbank that dude right now. He's trying to step over. Get him. Knock him down. It was, I swear to God, it was the greatest time in life. It was the greatest time in life. I cannot even less good looks. They were everywhere. They just surrounded me. Oh man. Back in the day we had a good time. It was like the 64. Oh my god, I got a hole in my ginger. I have a hole in my crotch of my Grinch outfit. That sucks. I don't even know if I think my wife can sew, but I miss the N64 days too. Back when there was no internet. Everything was so much better when you picked up a rotary phone to get laid. Way better. I gotta clip that. There was no second line on a rotary phone. The second line was your first girlfriend or your second girlfriend, whoever you weren't with at that very moment. She'd come to your window and throw rocks at it. You know what I mean? What are you doing on the phone? Who are you talking to? Is that Teresa? I hear Teresa in there. Oh man. Me and my buddy, we blew out all my N64 controllers playing Super Mario Party. All of them. I couldn't have been any happier to just wind my joystick with my hand in a circular motion like I was doing wheelies and burnouts, like doing this with a tiny joystick, and the thing is just embedded in my hand, and I'm doing small donuts for hours. Just giving her. Man, we blew the springs off like probably about $400 worth of controllers in one night. Again, there was a rule. If you used the controller and it didn't come back to me in the same condition it left me, you got rolled. You left your wallet on the table. You saved yourself black eyes and a lot of yelling and getting stern talking tos. You just left your flipping wallet on the table. You miss him. No, it sucks, man. I'll tell you something straight up. I never had a brother, bro. Lucky you had a bro. Like a legit family brother. Like I didn't have one, but I have lots of bros, but I don't have a legit brother. It hurts the most, like, to lose the ones you love, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. But think of it like this, without the you don't know what you got till it's gone. You don't know what you don't have if you've never had it, right? And that's my words, right? So I'm sorry, man, I don't know your pain. I guess if I think about losing one of my bros, it would devastate me, yeah, but you gotta always, you don't move on. You do more in their memory. So I get sad. I never talk about this. I grow a variety because I lost a buddy and it big time reminds me of him. But since 2017, I've been growing the same variety. Not the only one, but I will never stop growing it, And every spring, when I see that variety in veg, or, if it's a bit later in the season, I'll see it in early flower, and in like 3-4 weeks of flower, it just looks so magnificent. And it can take me back to his basement and under his 3 or 6,000 watt lights, man. And it's just, I'm in that moment. Every time when I go back to that place, I kind of hold one of the tops on the leaves and I pull it back a bit. The sun hits me just right. Feels like the hot basement, you know? We all have people we miss, eh? So nobody goes like, you know, no good people really have it easy when it comes to loss. But you didn't lose anyone, right? This is something I get out of living and being, right? And when I was young, when I was a teenager, all right, I lost the best person in my life, passed on into energy. My guardian angel. She saved my life like countless times, hundreds of times she saved my life. And remember, I'm a genius, so like when I say it, I mean it. And thank you so much, Emma. Rastafari. Yeah, I could say the exact same thing about my Emma. No, I don't. I mean, that's your choice, but I mean to think like that. But I mean, I'm glad that I'm not, right. If you're willing to eat the Beyond Meat burgers and stuff, it's not. It doesn't make a military man bad. It makes it. What it is. See, war is something that should never get to, right? If you have a leader, your leader should never. A good leader, should be the one that goes into battle, not the children of the country, right? But with that being said, I understand. I wanted to be in the military when I was a teenager, and then this happened. The Afghanistan war happened, and Kandahar, and we went off to war. I not my buddies, and I stayed, and I was very sad. I'm very patriotic in a sense, but I'm not patriotic to just my country. I respect all the men and women that think they're going into service to for your family, for your friends, to protect, to defend. But sometimes these leaders, they make deals with other nations, and it's not what we think it is. So when the guys come back from overseas, all I heard was, if I had to do it all over, I wouldn't join. Because they understand why they went. They didn't solve the problems that they thought there were. When they got there, it wasn't that way at all. It was warlords, running cities. But the same can be said here, right? Look who runs gangs in Canada, right? Like, how are there gangs in Canada? We have Secret Service in Canada. How are there gangs, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. If the Secret Service is all knowing, why are there still gangs? So it goes back to the concept of the Contra Wars. The Contra Wars were the 1980s when certain military groups got caught, army groups got caught funneling drugs into their own country from other countries. Creating the problems that we have today, right? Through addiction, they created it, right? So you got to ask yourself, would you want to go where Trudeau pointed to? Would you be able to trust Trudeau? Do you know what I mean? And the answer is no. Trudeau is not a leader of a nation that can be trusted with an army. Do you understand what I'm saying? Neither is Bidet. Bidet is not to be trusted. These people aren't aren't thinkers. They're pawns in a much bigger game. So you want to make sure you don't end up a pawn to someone else you'll never know their name, right? And the best way to do that is to never ever assimilate. Never. You cannot fall into a robot-like battalion that takes orders from one, and the one higher up, is a drug smuggler. You don't want to end up in these nations' grasps. All countries have an army, except for Iceland. I think that's it. Iceland is the only country on earth with no army. The Vatican has a secret group of people, 100 soldiers, or 100 to 300 soldiers. Special forces. Highly, very dangerous. So, and the Vatican is a tiny little burp in a sandbox. How do they have anything? Why? What is the Vatican scared of, right? Like, it's just weird, But you can see these people who have security guards and all these extra security details. Do you know why they have it? Because they've done wrong, and they're worried of retaliation from all their evil, unjust acts. So the way to peaceful society for our children is not through military leadership or military coups or military takeovers of entire countries. This is not the way to peace. The way to peace is to strike down everybody's military, every nation's military at the same time. Not hurt them, strike them down, as in strike it down and redeploy them to farmers, redeploy them to engineers, to tractorsmen. Right now too, like right now. But you know what'll happen, right? Once all these men and the strong men go back to their villages, right? When these evil leaders tell the people of those villages what to do next time, the men will stand up and say, no, we're not doing that. That sounds so stupid. Why would we shut down our whole city? Like we were told 4 years ago to shut down for 2 weeks and this will all be over. That's what they told us. They dragged this on, and they knew they were lying. Anybody who went along with that, like that was in those areas, those are the devil. They created the problems we have right now. They have knocked millions of homeowners out of homes and into low rental, low income housing. So, lest we forget. Rastafari. Where I come from, people are very unhappy with the turn of events over the last 4 years. Very, very unhappy. I can tell you for a fact the people in Ontario, they're pissed. Just make sure you guys have your own little, your community clubs or whatever. Go and hang out at a community club and talk to each other, Don't make enemies out of each other. Love you all very much. I'm not sure if there's going to be any shows tonight. If there is, there'll be sleep streams. How old was your bro? He was older than you? Did your bro buy the 64 or did your mom and dad get it for you guys for Christmas? Wow. You must have other siblings in between there. Or did your parents get divorced? Is your brother from another family? Like another dad? Was your brother from like another marriage? Ten years is a big gap. Your mom must have had your brother when she was really young. Like 18, 19, or 20. Your mom takes good care of you guys? So did your parent? No, like something doesn't make sense here. So let me get this again. So you and your brother had the same dad. Did they get divorced? I'm missing something. One of your parents had kids with somebody else and they had a quick marriage or something and it didn't work out, and then the mom or one of the other people came in and then they had your brother right away, right? Anyway, it's all good, but I just like the way. Anyway, I can kind of see, like, I was just going somewhere. Maybe it's too personal, and it's okay. We're not talking about any names, but yeah, it's all good. Cool. I'm just trying to figure out how you have half siblings if you and your brother have the same mom and dad. Like, would you get parents in an open relationship? Like, your dad was awesome. I mean, your mom's cool too, but you guys got to push for a thing like that, I thought. I have no clue how you have half siblings. Your parents got divorced after and made siblings or something? Like, it's impossible for you to have half siblings if you had the same two parents. Unless they came from having kids before that, younger. Like, your mom got pregnant in high school or something. Type of thing. I get it. And then your dad got, before he was your dad, got someone pregnant in high school too. It's a bit personal, but now you got me. Dude, man, I am so curious now, bro. It's all good. But it just doesn't make any sense. All good. There's a lot of reasons that could happen, so we'll just leave it there. There's a lot of evil in this world. Hopefully there's some good that comes out of it, you know? No matter how big evil's team looks, you're all it takes, you know? One good man to defeat him. A good person is very likely to get help from other good people, whereas an evil man or evil woman is very, very unlikely to get help from good men and women. There's great power in numbers, unity. This soup is so good. If you know, you know. I can tell you right now, my cat better watch out because this is going to get gassy up in here, yo. Hear that combustible engine kicking in high gear? Check the soup bowl. Check the height onto it. Okay. There's a good height there. There's a bit of height there. I don't know how to show you. Oh, you can kind of see depth, I guess. Man, it looks like there's less than there is, but it actually looks like more. Now check this out. Count how many seconds starting right now. All good, buddy. It's good to have emotions.
I'm fine. Ah, man, you're welcome. Thank you.
We made a movie about emotions, buddy. And feeling. We're gonna be famous.
Oh, yeah. I can't even eat any more soup. I could if I had to, like if somebody's life was on the line, but I've can be blowing soup out my nose here in a minute here, so I'm good. This was a big bowl of soup. This isn't like a regular bowl. This is one of them bowls you fill up on Saturday morning full of Fruit Loops or something, and you just go to town, and then you go get a second one after Captain Power is over, or Captain N, or whatever it was, Oh, yeah. First of all, I want to thank everyone for tuning into this episode. I love you all very much, eh? And in this world, all we have is each other. That's what we do have. We have each other. We have seeds for tomorrow. And each other. And this is how the days go on. We have so many chances to get it right while we're here, and I just don't want to waste any of mine. And I don't believe that through greed or a monetary system, I don't feel in my heart of hearts that that is the avenue that I want to live my life. I see people that slave away and struggle, and then I see people that are done slaving away and they still struggle. And I just think to myself, what if I don't and they're making it so you can't be this free bird, you can't just soar. They are limiting those who can fly. I feel it, I sense it, I see it, it's not like I don't realize that the monetary system is an avenue that possibly could lead some to freedom. It is such a small amount. And what I'm getting at is, at what cost? At what part of your soul do you have to give up? So many people's jobs are somebody else's job that they don't want that job because it's either too stressful, for many reasons. We don't have to go into why. And I really wanted YouTube to work because I wanted to be the guy that gave back to people on a live stream, only if they were, I'd give it to them either way. I'd be like, hey, do you mind being on stream? If they said yeah, I'd be like, oh, it's your lucky day, yo. Here's $50. I got one question for you. How hot am I? That's another, you're a 2 out of 10. That's correct. You get another $50. Just have fun, make people laugh. And I am the outgoing guy totally that guy. You should see me nay. Oh, it is something, yo. But
Oh, trust me, I'm gonna do it. Even if I don't, I will save up for this video before I do whatever I'm about to pretty much do here with this entirety of it, and I will wait till it's a little warmer, and I will head out on a live stream. Oh yeah! Hand somebody some a nice care package from the legend. Can you imagine being down on your luck, less fortunate? I can't. Well, I can now, but let's just say people who are less fortunate. Oh my god, I'm gonna start to cry. I've given away like I only go out with my finest, pure gold, like the finest in the world. David Carlisle in the house. How's it going, David? And hope you're having a good night, man. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for smiling bright. Cheers, homie. Dang, I was going somewhere. It's all good. That's me saying hi. Yeah. Oh yes, I have given away solid gold to less fortunate people on the sides of the road. Like while I'm driving by and they're holding up a cardboard sign, and I can literally tell they're down on their luck. Man, if whatever cash I got on me, as long as like $500, I'll give it to them. All the change in my console, all the change in like if I don't really carry change anymore, but years ago I always had a pocket full of loonies and toonies and quarters, everything. Give it all to them, and always handed them a bag, always, and that's just the way I am, bro. If you were down on your luck, that would brighten your day. I'll tell you straight up. I hand out bags of sunshine for kicks. There's this one guy crying walking down this path last year. I had about a quatch on me. Just some ruthless northern. Just some ruthless. And I said, yo, dude, do you blaze or what? And he's like, yeah, I don't have any cash, man. It's part of the problem. I'm like, yo, dude, here's 7 G's, bro. And I put it on a park bench and I just started jogging off. And he's like, hey, wait, come back. Thank you. I'm serious. I did that. I just don't want to. I'm like Spider-Man. I'm like the 420 Spider-Man. Yo, you blaze? You blaze with your gray beard? You got a gray beard? Okay, check. Check this out, bro. What are you looking for? Just open my coat. Be like, you want this one, that one? You can pick one. Pick anyone. It's free. Take whatever you want. But yeah. I thought that was that. I'll reenact if I ever see that guy on the walk. He probably walks that path every day looking for me, trying to grab another bag, eh? Oh my god, man! I'm telling you, I know he unzipped it and he like sniffed it and he was like, oh my god! And I was just like, woo! Like I could tell he was, and he's like, thank you. It was so funny. I swear, I think he tried to like catch up to me for like 3 seconds, and he didn't have a chance, bro. I just left a cloud of dust. I was like, me, whoa! Oh, it was awesome, bro. But I swear to you, like I literally left him in the dust. I have legs, man. I got legs on me, eh? And I'm not fat or anything. Like I do have like a tiny gut sometimes, but I eat a lot of food really fast, and then I'm bloated for 24 hours till I take a big dump, right? But would you have guessed that there were tomatoes in here? Yeah, man. I had a good time with I gotta get in the bath though.
do a relaxation video. I should have charged this phone too. I'll charge it for him. Oh yeah, we can do this. I definitely have to take this off though. I'm really hot. It's really quite warm in here. It's not too hot or anything, but it's definitely warm. All right. Ice Alpha 10, you want to come back and join me on a relaxation mode there? I'll come back. If not, no worries. I'm just seeing if you're, like, you know, I'm just making chat here. I'm gonna close the stream here in, we got about a couple minutes, I guess. I want to make sure we make a movie out of this one, right? People gotta know, you know? People gonna know. Hashman made 500 times more movies than Clint Eastwood in his first year. Okay, not 500 times. In my career, I'll have made 500 times more movies than Clint Eastwood. Written, directed, produced, and starred in more films than everybody who will ever exist on planet Earth. And I have a great time doing it. I'm gonna probably get a hold of Guinness Book of World Records and let them know they fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Just phone them and say, yo, I'm hash info, and just slam the rotary phone down, eh? Just let them know. NASA's big fans of mine. Y'all know that, don't you? Y'all know. Y'all already know. The largest consumer of helium on this plane of existence, this plateau with level water and level earth. What? Oh, sweet child of mine. Oh, yeah. Sweet child of mine. We gotta hear it, baby. This one goes out to all the people that lost somebody. We don't care about money. I'll show you right now. Watch. Watch as the elites steal all I got. Love prevails over all. And GNR sang songs of freedom and love. Oh, 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 sweet love of mine. Just give me 2 seconds to get how you doing. 2 seconds. Let it be known, my brother. Hey, thank you, Ice. Ice in the house. That's Ice Alpha 10 to you. I can call him Ice, he said. I think he said he's okay with it. I don't know. I don't want to get shot in the leg or nothing. Name like Ice, you don't really want to be messing about. This one goes out to everybody. But we're going to say... Yeah, I got somebody in the hospital right now that I care about, so I'm trying to put on the brave face and take my mind off of it, because I can't really... I want you guys to hear me, though. And actually, are they going to sing? Because I don't want them to sing. I just want to sing. I gotta get it. Tripod. Sweet child of mine. Oh no, I want it where it's just me singing. I want Civ. I want not like this. I want acoustic. No, sweet child of mine. Hey, what is that called when you just want the lyrics? The same song keeps popping up. Oh, karaoke version. That word. I cannot spell karaoke. It's just insane. Lyrics. Sweet child of mine. Like, I don't know how good this is going to be. Like, what I mean by that is the way the words pop up to the way the song is. It has to be perfect, right? I don't think this is it. I think it's this one. Duff. Here we go, yo. I don't know what's really going on, but I think it starts when that bar hits the thing there. That's kind of cool. So I like ones like this. I feel like I'm actually a singer now. You know, I got like this loading bar. It sucks, but not now. Like, oh, I gotta blow my nose a bit. What? I'm gonna have to rewind about 10 seconds quickly, which is not bad. Yeah, this is gonna work out. Cool. It's just so hot and so cold here, man, and I've been outside, inside, and it's freezing here. I'm not a puss, but it's not like super freezing, but it's blizzardy out there, and it won't stop snowing, so it's humid and freezing, and then I come in and it's hot. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place, and if I stare too long, I'd probably break down and cry. I'll have to catch you next time. Wow, sweet child of mine. I don't know this song, by the way. What? I mean, I know it, but I don't never sing this like this. I don't do this every day. I've never done this before. If I have, I don't remember any of it. So, I haven't done this. I don't know. I did Sweet Child of Mine last year, but I don't remember doing it. If we can use this version, that's for sure. It's done differently. She's got eyes of the bluest skies, as if they thought of rain. I hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where as a child I'd hide and pray for the thunder and the rain to quietly pass me by. Whoa, sweet child of mine. I need a mic to put over a bit because you gotta get it in your face, like down on it. Whoa, sweet. But it feels like I'm doing some of the penis or something. I'm really into doing that right now. I'm like, I'm making myself gag, yo. Ugh. Never done it before, but I imagine that's what my chick's been doing. Wow, sweet child of mine. Maybe I'll do it to the toilet paper roll. Whoa, the bounty paper towel roll. Let's try it. Sweet child of mine. Oh, yeah. Sweet love of mine. Sweet child of mine. Now I got this glass right here. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Whoa. Sweet love of mine. I got a 2-footer right here. What was I even thinking, bro? Wow. I want to run that back again. We're going to do that again under the glass. 2-footer. That right here. You got to go deep. I got a raspy because after what I was doing there, it was kind of sad, you know, and it changed the tone of my voice with my congestion in my nose, I can tell. Need like a hot cup of tea. Sweet child of mine. Sweet love of mine. I don't know the way he sings it. Sweet child of mine. I remember that one. Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh, sweet love of mine. Man, that sounds awful. Wow. One day, maybe I'll be a legitimate YouTube live stream. G and Sweet Child of Mine singer, but not today. You will have to go elsewhere, probably to one of the countries that does karaoke all the time. If you know what I'm saying. It is not this one. Woo! But I don't mind singing, but I think it's promoting the Coliseum, so. But, I mean, there is hidden meaning in songs, so. And they're limiting what you get nowadays, so. Songs is one of our last chances or shots at a freedom song, which I'm not opposed to, and I don't need to make it or have it. I just want to have the next. I want to listen to the next Bob Marley, you know. It's obviously not me, but there are people out there with good hearts. You just gotta sing louder. Oh, where do you go now? Oh, I think I like. Oh yeah, wait, we gotta go back. Oh, what? Where's my Wario? Like, ready for it. 5, 4, 3. Wow. Oh, where do you go? Ooh. Oh, where do you go now? Where do you go? Oh, where do you go now? Oh, where do you go now? Oh, where do you go? Oh, where do you go now? Where do you go? Oh, where do you go now? Well, come on, not another, like, what kind of, I cannot, I see through stuff. No, sweet child, oh mine. I don't know how it ends. I don't know this song. I listened to it, but I don't know every verbatim, you know?
And it sounds like some of this stuff is off. Like, it sounds kind of farmery when he's singing it. Like, I don't have the actual exact, and it was throwing me for a loop. Let's try a different one here. I'm going to try one more. I feel like this guy does it. Well, he's using the real deal, so I'm going to do a remix with Axel. I have, that's all I'm going to say. Literally, the name Axel is from Iceland. And that's all I'm going to say. It may or may not be my middle name. What? Ragnar Axel! 4! Let's go. Get some. Man, I feel like just plowing down a few walls for fun. What happened there? It doesn't give me like it should still say like 3, 2, 1. Goof, you gotta start singing. Let me see if there's something else that's like... No guide melody. It's instrumental. I think this is what you want, right? Oh, is it not gonna play the darn lyrics? Oh yeah, it is. It's gonna play the lyrics. But there is no... It's just gonna plop it all down on the page? No. Something's not... I saw it. It's gonna give me... It's gonna tell me what word is next. No guide melody. I don't know what that means. This is a remix of Sweet Child of GNR. Sweet Child of Mine by GNR, one of the greatest rock bands in the world. Where is it? Is it not supposed to start yet? No, not yet. Okay. It starts up soon though. Oh yeah. And remix is with hash info. So you gotta eat a bunch of D's, yo. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories. Everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. Oh, this is a little bit tight and I started off winded there. We're gonna go back. I've taken my Snuggie off and I've tied it around my lungs. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. And if I just stare too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Whoa, oh, oh, sweet child of mine. Get some! Whoa, oh, 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 sweet love of mine. They should say musical interlude. Come on, it's like 3, which time, give me a time. Just leave me hanging like this. I can't tell what's what right now, bro. She's got eyes of the bluest skies as if they thought of rain. I hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of northern lights of pain. Her hair reminds her of a warm, safe place where as a child I'd hide and pray for. The timing on all this is so off it hurts. I want to try and make this work, but though there's an extra word in this song in each of these sentences. I'm going to thin it. She's got eyes like the bluest sky as if they thought of rain. I shorten it. I hate to look into those eyes and see a bit of pain. Ooh. Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where as a child... See, we gotta get rid of the as. We're a child. No. When I was a child. Like, I gotta figure this out, man, because there's too much going on in that right there is a skip up and a slip up. She's got eyes of the bluest skies as if they thought of rain. I hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. That one's good. Her hair reminds is too much going on. I wouldn't use that. I don't know how you say it, but let's try and do it.
and see an ounce of pain. She got hair, reminds me of a warm, safe place. As a child I hid and prayed to the gods and the thunder and the rain to quietly pass. What? Oh, sweet child of mine. Oh, yeah. Oh, sweet love of mine. What? Get some. Oh. Yeah, I got out of the bath. Can do some military presses next week. You get a bar going and start crushing it. My neck has been killing me, but if I slowly work it stronger and stronger, if it still does, I'll be mad. Oh, yeah! Oh, sweet child of mine. Ooh, oh, sweet love of mine. Oh, sweet child of mine. Oh, yeah. I just don't know. This is just so, it's off, man. Sweet love of mine. Here we go. It gets good again now, though. Every time it picks up, you know, you can tell there's pieces that are so perfect. I don't like that last piece either in there. So that's where I had my own bit then, right? Just cut that out. Contact Sony and tell them I want to work a deal on this. You know, give them 33%. And YouTube takes 33%, and then the Govy takes 33%. I'm going to make 1% of $1 million. Hey, that's what they leave me with. Let's go. Like I said, I'm just going to be a farmer, man. I'm just going to be a farmer. Well, I'm not going to sell anything. I'm just going to trade for my... I'm going to trade you an apple for a foot rub, you know? Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Wah! Ow! Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? It's just too many. Like what was this? Seriously, this poor dude, man. If he could actually sing like that, do you know the level of you have to be somewhere else, man. That's why there's a name for a certain thing that makes things go faster. They literally call it, you know, a word. And the cops give you a ticket for doing it. When you go too fast in a car, you're doing that. That's what this guy has probably been. Something's off with this, man. I'll try and do this, and I want you to listen to how it comes up. Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Oh, where do we go? Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? That's how it goes. Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Where do we go now? Wow, where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Oh, where do we go? Where do we go now? Let's talk about the dome. Where do we go? Oh, where do we go now? Now, sweet child of mine. I did a kick too, like Elvis. Like I did a sweet front kick. You guys wouldn't have. Nobody would want a part of the first front kick I threw. The second one I kind of pulled something. I did it faster though, but nothing bad. It's already gone. But
I heal quick, but if I pulled something the second time, I launched her. We're gonna try this once more. I'm gonna try and go verbatim. Verbatim. I gotta get something to drink too. I've been drinking almond drink too, so it's thicker, right? So it's not. Water would be the best right now, right? Yeah, you love the voice impression, buddy? Let's go. Well, I should really listen to him in the tub there, and then I could get a better voice because I don't listen to him that much. I haven't listened to Sweet Child of Mine. I listen to Down on the Farm. I listen to everything but this song. I listen to Usual Illusions 2 and 1, and I skip all the sadder songs. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place, and if I stare too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Whoa, oh, sweet child of mine. I'm starting to get it now a little bit. Whoa, oh, sweet love of mine. I remember how he sang it now because I'm hearing him in my head, right? Barely, but I've listened to this song 1,000 times like every other cool dude getting laid on a Friday. I gotta check on something. Any favorite bands? Yeah, I'm gonna do a Nirvana song. I'm not very good at them, but like they're my favorite. I have a bunch of favorite bands, man. But like Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots too. But I don't remember. See, that area is gone for me. Like I basically that time of my life is all. I don't remember that. And STP was a huge part of my life, and I don't know, probably 95, 96, 97, 98. I don't remember any of that time really. I remember like tidbits of things, but I played a ton of sports and I don't remember anything, man. Like I don't have like a memory of and I kicked ass on every sport. It wasn't like I shouldn't. It's like, well, you didn't do very good anyway, or you weren't like, you don't have anything memorable. Like memorable moments or hoisting trophies and like completely dominating in tournaments, right? That was me. I just don't remember. I remember like some stuff about hot chicks, like, and they had like cute butts and stuff in gym shorts, and we had like a specific color gym short. Like I can picture a couple cute butts, but there was probably hundreds of cute butts, man. And I just don't, man. And that's probably one of the biggest, saddest times. That makes me very sad. Like I'll never remember the cute butts, Oh, well, I haven't yet, and it's been years, so I'd say it's a fart in the wind, bro. Fart in a screen door on a sub, you know what I mean? That thing, she surfaced years ago, and I ain't getting her back. She just mixed with all the other gases in the upper atmosphere that are creating the greenhouse gases in the dome. What? I have no idea what's going on. We're gonna play you a Nirvana. I think here I'll give you well, really it's got to be like one of two songs. It's either you want to hear Lake of Fire or Polly. But I used to know like every Nirvana song. Like Come As You Are too, but I don't know it anymore. Let me see here. And that one's ratchy on my throat. Like this guy's whole album is like smoking like 40 billion, fires, If you were to inhale like 40 billion fires, that's what it's like to sing this guy's whole album. Oh man, so this guy, Nirvana, he sang a song called On a Plane, but he spelt it Plain, so he knew about flat earth. Everything is out there, and I'm the first to disclose this. There's no one talking about that, but I just read it, and it's On a Plane. unplugged, but I want the lyrics. Now check this out. As a defense, I'm neutered and spayed. Wow, that's crazy. So they can't take his stuff from him. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. Start this off. Oh, we have to play this. I got so high, I scratched till I bled. This is a song, okay? So we're gonna sing a song. Don't worry, Sony. You can have all my money. Wow, I mean, Kurt never gone anywhere. He's in all of Kurt's in all of us, right? I wouldn't be who I am without him, right? Wow, this one just bangs out instantly. I was gonna think about having one, but there's no chance that's happening. Start this off without any words. I got so high, I scratched till I bleed. Myself better than you. I love this tune. I know it's wrong, so what should I do? The best day that I've ever had was when I learned to cry on command. Love myself better than you. I know it's wrong, so what should I do? Ooh, I'm on a plane. Plain. I can't complain. Same way of spelling it. I'm on a plane. Mother died every night. It's safe to say, quote me on that. Myself better than you. The words show up too late. So what should I do? The black sheep got blackmailed again. Forgot to put on the zip code. I love myself better than you. Well, it's wrong, so what should I do? I'm on a plane. I can't complain. I'm on a plane. I can't. Oh. Somewhere I heard this piece before. In my dream, my memory was stored. As a defense, I'm neutered my spade. As a defense, I'm neutered and spade. What the hell am I trying to say? I know. The ducties. It is now to make it clear. Love lines that I don't make sense. Better than you. It's called breeding programs. What should I do? And then I'm done, and I can go home. I love myself better than you. It's wrong, so what should I do? Ooh, I'm on a plane. I can't complain. I'm on a plane. I can't complain. I'm on a plane. Yeah, that one's a good one. Nirvana, one of the greatest bands to ever exist. The black sheep got blackmailed again. Forgot to put on the zip code. I don't understand that section other than the fact that maybe he's saying don't have just move around, you know. Don't have a home Addy to make it easy for him to get at you. I get it, man. Okay. Does this one have lyrics? No, it's too bad. And it's also an unedited one. I'm gonna have to listen to that. But let's listen to one more here. Nirvana Unplugged. Lyrics, that should be good enough. Unplugged. Lake of Fire comes up right away. I mean, really? Man Who Sold the World is so good. Who knows not? I never lost control. You man who sold the world with the man who sold the world. Let's do this one. Bing, bong, bong, dum. I don't know who Chester is, buddy. I only know Kurt Cobain. All I know is I grew up playing sports. Growing, playing sports, and banging chicks, man. And in between, I found time to bang chicks listening to Nirvana. See them again till the 4th of July. And I mean, I did it hard, bro. Like, constant, bro. Hard as... Like, think of me YouTubing and then think of me growing, banging chicks, partying, and having a great time. Always being good, though. The best guy at the party. Everyone knew it. You didn't want to mess up. You knew I was coming for you. You called me the Hammer, bro. The dirty old blonde ham, the golden hammer, bro. Ah, bro. Where the bad folks go when they die. They don't go to heaven where the angels fly. They go to a lake of fire and fry. See them again till the 4th of July. Come get some. I'm a lady who came from the blues, bitten by the dog in a rabbit tooth. She went to the grave just a little too soon. Fly away howling on the yellow moon. Where the bad folks go when they die. They don't go to heaven where the angels fly. They go to a lake of fire and fry. See them again till the 4th of July. My dentures fell out there in the middle. No, I'm like kind of dry, so I had something hit the top of my mouth. Hi, and people moan. Look for a place, call it home. And then this, the one I can't read the words, are cut off the top. I love this song anyway. We're gonna hear it. Bad folks go when they die. They don't go to heaven where the angels fly. They go to a lake of fire and fry. See them again till the 4th of July. I love you, Kurt. I love you, Nirvana. Courtney Cox. Courtney Cobain's awesome too. Hole, one of the greatest bands ever. We got Garbage, I forget what it's called, Garbage Day or something. Man, all my coolest tunes are gone to me. It pisses me off. Used to call it like Anyway, I'll come up with it later on. I'm gonna finish off Kurt here for a memento, and I'll go blast him. I'll go sing him loud in the bathtub. Decongest. Oh, I thought there was more. I'm waiting to have like another riff on this dude. Plateau. Now there's a song called Plateau? Isn't that the plain one?
Okay.
Yo, homie, does this one have lyrics?
There was some little, I think yesterday.
Oh, that's such a killer tune. I can't remember if that's it. I think he just sang about Flat Earth, man. And they didn't like that. Oh my god. And we were back then there. We were like, I don't even understand, man. It's like we were supposed to be smarter than now because of there's like a mixed batch, you know. Man, I bet you some of my friends are really smart. I think there could be something to be said about something in the. Yeah, maybe you are what you eat. I don't know. In between those two things, I think. Holy crow! Somebody's super chatting me big time. March 5th. Who super chatted me big time yesterday? Was that you, Ice? Like I won't see it for a couple days, but it's showing up now. Or there's like a few people probably, unless one person just dropped.
Either way, whoever that was, yeah, March 5th. I can't remember anymore, man. We'll have to see. I should be able to go here and see something. If I click 7 days. So it's an ASMR video I did really good recently. It must be. Let me see. I'll be able to see better on my computer. Somebody super chatted. Well, it's not you. Well, appreciate you anyway, like big time anyway. Live performance. Oh my god. Cool. Well, let me see. Wait a sec. Let's go back to this. I have to go on a computer in order to do it. I can't. It's just I can't see anything. It's all the screen's so small. This doesn't work. Like I have good eyes. I'm gonna, buddy. It's just gotten so bad, man. Like, I just want everybody to have a fair shot, and I can tell that it's not. And if it's not now, I can't imagine in 4, 5, 6 years it's gonna be hard for Canada, hard for Canadians. Something's wrong. I smell it. Something's off, and I can prove 99% of what I'm saying just straight up tonight. So I couldn't imagine if you unfolded folders for me that had like all this other stuff, and I was able to read it, take it in, soak it up, and then work my magic, because that's what I need. Is I need time after that, and I could sew it up so tight it wouldn't be even funny. And this is me, fucking hash Perry, hash Columbo Perry. What was his name? Adam Perry, or who was the Perry Mason? Hashy Mason, Columbo, Hashy Columbo Mason, hey? Oh, what was Get Smart's name? If does anybody know? I'm finally a Jedi Master though. Buddy, did you buy a? Congratulations, homie. I gotta go look at the thing tonight. Once I get out of the bath, I'm gonna have to go read everything. I have to keep up with this stuff. I appreciate everybody, okay? I can't tell though, really. Like, I'm gonna have to get a hold of them and tell them, like, make it so I can, like, if you see how much I've done with my mobile, how come you guys haven't given me any tools to, like, be able to help? Like, for shout outs to the people that are helping me out, like, I can't, it should be like, yo, no notification about this dude getting this. Nothing. Which is weird, right? Like, I can't wait till I talk to other, like, people that actually have, been doing this longer than me, that are really good at it, or at least good at it and have done it for 20 years, 15 years, and they're making money, right? Because I have so many questions to ask. I just can't go anywhere. I was offered a free trip to Google, or to Google, to California, and I said no, because, well, I had so many obligations, and plus I was just in a car accident and I wasn't gonna go anywhere. Like, good thing I wouldn't have done good there. Like, I could barely punch in a password back then to buy groceries. I had to leave the grocery store because I locked out my cards at the store. And I felt so embarrassed. I was like, oh, I had to tell the clerk, I'm like, I swear there's money. Like, I was embarrassed. Not like, it's okay to be broke, right? But I was like, I had a lineup of people, everyone was scoffing, and I started tearing up, and I was like, you know what, I have to leave. it said card is locked out. It said fucking give my card to the attendant or something like this. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. I'm like, and I'm not giving nothing to no one. Like they didn't ask for it, but and I read it and I'm like, oh my god. And I left the store. And it was like at least 2 huge bags of groceries or 4 bags of groceries, eh? It wasn't like just like 2 items. It was a shit ton of stuff. I was even hungry too. Like I was pretty much super hungry, and I was going to the store to make like I'd come back and I was gonna cook something and then figure out start my day. But oh man, that was a bad day. I don't really remember what happened that day, but I just remember pretty much for like 6 months I had a really shit time. So, and to be honest, I didn't really nobody really understood at all. Like I didn't really even, so I didn't, not only did I didn't explain it. And then also I'm a dude. I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh yeah, this is this and this and that. I'm good now. So I don't, I talk about it because it's important that people understand that, stuff can go wrong in your life and you can get through it easy, or, it could be hard like it was for me, right? But either way, you're going to get through it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I had like a rough one when I was going through that. I got lost a couple times, man. Fuck, it sucked so bad. I'm not even kidding. I got lost like 2 or 3 times. Like, I'm not making this up, and it was bad. Like, I didn't even really know where I was, and my cell phone was dying. So I'm trying to call my chick, and she's just about to leave work, or she's just leaving work. So thankfully, like, I caught her. And it was winter time too, and I wasn't, if you know me, I don't wear nothing, and I wasn't dressed at all for winter. And like we had it was Winnipeg. I was out that day, and then I had to go to like physio and a doctor's appointment and an X-ray, like all and a dentist appointment, like all in one day. So and I took a bus to downtown, and then I walked around because I wanted to get some fresh air. Like I used to be really like very mobile. Like I used to like do things all the time, and then my life changed. It was weird. I don't really care for that kind of thing now, so. But yeah, and I thought I could handle all this stuff, eh? Man, I was just exhausted by the time. It was like 5:30, 6:30. In January or something, or December or something like that, but it was really dark out, and so that threw me for a loop. Plus it was winter, so I uh, I ended up, well, it was like this, there was snow on everything and the leaves were gone, so like stuff doesn't look as recognizable. Everything looked the same everywhere I turned, right? Plus I wasn't feeling right, like I had a bad concussion. So I forget what, so I got lost, and so I end up, I had no clue where I was, like a few times, but this one time I missed a doctor's appointment, which like I've never missed nothing like that in my life. One time I was so lost, I called the doctor's office, and I'm like, I have no clue where I am right now, and I said, like, here's the bus driver, fuck. The bus driver said exactly like where we were and like the path, and she told them where where this clinic was and stuff, and he's like, yeah, he's fucking nowhere near that. And I'm like, what? And I was like, man, I spent like 40 minutes staring at my phone trying to make sure I grabbed the right bus, and the buses come like so infrequently. And when I'm not complaining, this is how it was. I remember certain things about this time anyway. So I'm in this like residential area far back. My chick has to leave work and come get me. Like, I'm embarrassed to say it, but that's the story. That's what happened. And that's never fucking happened in my life before this. That was like 5 years ago. So that fucking sucked. And
And then I got lost another time in a new development, and that sucked. Man, it was so windy. I was so upset. I was upset. I was like, I'm crying. I'm trying to talk to this lady. She's like, you're like 45 minutes still from me. And I'm like, this says it's like a 5-minute walk. I'm like, what kind of directions did I put in or have I gotten that I am like 62 minutes off? Plus I walked 45 already. I was just like, oh my God. I couldn't believe how bad this was. So I'm like, I get there, and they're like, you know what? It's okay. We filled all, like, we've bumped your appointment consistently. Everybody keeps filling the next appointment type of thing. But yeah, they're like, yeah, we wanna see you. So I go in, and the I forget what kind of person this is. Physiotherapist says, yeah, no, you have a major concussion. And I'm like, whoa. And it was just crazy when they said that. And then there was a sports concussion therapist, and it took her like 3 or 4 minutes, and she's like, yeah, I know, dude, like, you walked here? And I'm like, yep. This was another time, and I'm like, she's like, whoa, dude, like, you shouldn't. And I told them that I used to have hot baths all the time, like my whole life. Like, I used to jump into a scalding hot bath all the time. I loved it. Now, when I got into them, my skin would turn gray, fucking gray. And not anymore, really, but back for like 4 years, I was so sensitive to heat. And when I got out of the tub, I crawled. So I got out this time. The first time I had a really hot bath, and I was sitting in there, my vision was blurring. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, whoa, I think I got some soap in my eye. I'm not even worried at all, eh? I'm like, oh my, I'm totally going cross-eyed and I have no clue what's going on. I'll just put some hot water in my eyes. And then I'm like, whoa, dude. And I lay back. I'm like, okay, I'll just catch my breath. You know, this is going to go away. All of a sudden, like, everything goes fuzzy, like fucking static fuzzy. I have butterflies in my stomach. I'm nauseous. I can barely, I pull the plug on the tub. I barely, and it's soap. There's bubble bath everywhere in the tub. Like, it's bubble. The whole tub is full of suds. I roll myself over the side of the railing of the tub onto the floor and grab a towel off the side of the wall, and I'm just dizzy. I'm trying to get to my knees, man. I'm trying to get to my knees, and I'm sober. I'm dead sober. Woke up. I didn't sleep the night before. I had a headache, everything, all night. I get out of the tub. I crawl to the bedroom. I get on the bed, buck naked. I throw the towel down. I get on the bed, and I'm trying to cool myself off. I turn the fan on. I'm trying to cool myself off. And I'm just sweating. And I'm like, what is going on? I'm like 35. We'll say I'm like 37 at the time or something. I'm young. I'm a young, very fit dude. I'm super fit. Like, I'm not like, I'm really a healthy guy. My blood pressure is perfect. I don't got any diseases, nothing. I'm not bragging. I'm just letting you know I don't have any medical issues. Never had any in my life. I make it to the bed. I lay on the bed for like 10 seconds, a minute. I barf all over the comforter in the center of the bed. Like, it's the only thing I can think of, because I'm not going to splash. I know it's gross. I'm sorry. I don't want to splash it on the floor, on the hardwood floors. And oh my God, is it disgusting. I'm so embarrassed. I quickly get up. I don't even wait. I can't see fuck all. I'm embarrassed. I don't know what's going on. I grab this comforter and I go to downstairs. I take it downstairs. I turn the lights on downstairs. I can't see nothing. I can't see. It's like fog everywhere. I swear to gods. I go into the laundry room and I start the washer. I throw this in there and I just start the washer. I don't want my chick to know. My chick is going to freak out when she hears that I barfed all over this comforter. Like, she's gonna lose it. She's not mean. She just doesn't understand at the time, right? Like, I don't remember. At the time, I didn't know I had a concussion. This is before I got diagnosed. When I'm telling these ladies this, what happened to me, they're like, that is the sign of a major concussion. A major concussion. And the bright lights, they turn on fucking 1,000-watt light in this room. And I say, please, can you turn the light down? Can you shut that light off? I'm like instantaneously sick to my stomach. From like my groin up through my belly button, instant like nausea. It's weird how it came like up from like, it went like up me from the base of my hips, like, but in the center of me, up. It was weird how it affected me. So, like, I hit my head, but yet from my head, something in my stomach was going wrong. Like, it's insane, man. I dislodged my tooth and I swallowed my tooth, or I ate my tooth in my sleep. Because when I was brushing my teeth the next morning, I had a huge hole in my mouth. That's why I had all these. That week I had to make dentist appointment, x-rays, like I had to do, and I went and did it all, like at once, because I wanted to fucking figure out what was going on, eh? And I am not the person to use these things. I've never done this before, but something went wrong. So I had to check myself, eh? And every single place I went, whether it was for, I can't really say too much. Like, there's certain things I just, I shouldn't really say because it's so bad. Like, I'm just not gonna, like, I got x-rays and it wasn't cool, man. But, I don't want to get anybody in trouble, is basically what I'm saying, so. Like, there is stuff in this world that is pitted against us, eh? Especially if you are outspoken, like Kurt Cobain, JFK, things like that, right? So, and for the people that are gonna, tidbit me and give me cookies and crumbs, I keep you safer than you'll ever know. You don't even know that I'm keeping you safe. You never asked me to or nothing. But somebody who helps me in life is I'm forever indebted to you. So I really don't get that much help, and I sure could use it sometimes. Nothing like major, but it's a rough, and I know lots of people could use help, so that's why, trust me, there's other people in the same boat as you. It's quite common, it's quite common for people to be greed-driven and only think of themselves. So, it's unfortunate, but that's the way life is dealt the cards for me, so the best thing you can do is understand the game that you're in. And if the game you're in means you don't have a bunch of, in Monopoly, how there was a community chest and the rest of the board sucked, you had to pay everything. I just don't have a community chest. The super chats is my community chest, and that's awesome. But it's for the amount of views I get, and to only be supported big time by 5 or 10 people a month, and then some people moderately, and some people, or quite a few people a little bit, it's still not, it's nowhere near enough. And in this day and age, it's not enough. But they know that, right? Like, they can see. They keep a bear down, right? If you know the most dangerous guy in the game is going to take over regardless, it's just going to take him longer to take it over because you've given him less chips to start with, even though you gave everybody else more chips, you know what I mean? I can't get too much into it, but let me just say the powers that be, no matter how hard you try, you can't stop me now. You always lead by example, do the right thing, and be a good person, right? Don't choose fighting when you could simply have a conversation to, come to a conclusion that works for both parties, right? So, this is the way, and that's all there is to it.
But war and that is, trust me when I say it's the most evil, dirty thing. For instance, today I was caught on a mountain, scurrying on a mountain. My whole squad is down. I've been reviving squad mates, just having fun. You know, I'm not there to. I finished second in the world, by the way, and I was pinned down by a squad of 2 with scopes at the top of a hill with no health packs and 33% health. Swear to the gods. They pinned me down behind a rock. I poke out and unleash my primary is 30 rounds of 7.62 from Ace. It's like an AK. So I let those out in 3 bursts, 2 or 3 bursts. Poke back, thing is empty. Switch to my Vector. Actually, I switched to my pistol. Reload it, and then I switched back to Vector. 33 rounds in the clip, and I'm carrying 264 behind that, or altogether, one or the other. And I start I just spray the whole side of that mountain. Pull back, reload, look at my health bar. I got nothing going. No extras. I run the left side of the mountain. You got to go check it out. It's the last PUBG game I played today. It's sick. The final 5 minutes or 10 minutes of that when we're mountainside and I'm reviving teammate on the top of that mountain there. Holy Dyna, bro. It gets funky, bro. It gets funky. So I end up running left side on mountain. I got guy on they made well, I'm not gonna say I got guy on left of me, far side left of mountain, top side, and I got guy coming around lower right side flanking. Complete 180 back spin on me, eh? I spin, I move in on guy behind me instantaneously. First I unload a clip on guy in front, then I run back and I pin that guy down. He goes back to the side. I reload. Oh, no. I can't wait. I forget which guy I took out. Did I go top and take top guy out and then I swing back and take lower? Either way, I went one way anyway. I can't remember at this moment which way I went at the end now. Man, it's the most amazing moves. I go back. I do some dirty moves. Oh, yeah. And then I didn't reload. I took top guy out. I took top left guy out and then I go back bottom right. Because top left guy is right there in my face. So I unload the whole clip on him and I smoke him. No, I swear I take bottom right guy down. He's crawling. I walk by him, smoke him, and the top left guy has gone over and above the mountain and gone top right. And he comes up on the same side as the guy crawling that I just finished. While I'm reloading, he takes me out. And I'm like half a second from a full clip. If I get to that clip, I'm spraying this dude. He's done. I have literally... an eagle can shit on me and take me out. I have that low of health. Before I engage either of those guys on the top of the mountain, they had me pinned down and they had me down to 33% health. If I trip and fall, I'm dead. If like I said, if a cactus brushes my ankle, I'm dead. And I literally hammer time, dude, with nothing. I have the lowest body armor, no helmet, and I'm using a Vector. I'm literally down to a Vector, a single weapon, you know? I've been playing like crap, though. Besides that game, I've been playing like crap. I had so many different things on my mind. You know, I'm starting to clear out my closet in my mind here, but man, it took a few days, but it seems like as soon as you get to something else there to replace it right away, right? I already got something back on my mind now again. Oh, so it's like a good man just that cares about everybody. I can't win, man. It seems I just can't win. You're back from a duos? What's a duo?
What is a duo? A duo in what? The new Warzone comes out right away. I'm not probably gonna. I can't say for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna play the mobiles anymore. It seems like there's too much cheating. I'll play. I might play PUBG still, but not. I don't know if I'm gonna play the new Call of Duty Warzone. I'm not digging it. I'm not. I haven't played it, but I get such bad vibes from Call of Duty Mobile. World champion. You get to chat with the world champion of the world. Like I can't even fathom that, bro. That's what I mean about keeping the dragon down, you know? See, the thing about keeping the dragon down is you can try, right? You can sure try to keep the dragon down. You know what I'm saying? In the washroom. Literally, I was world champion. I won the world championship from the toilet, bro. Probably just crapping out 2 to 4 or 5 pounds of lentil soup. Like, I beat Dr. Disrespect from the toilet, man. From the washroom. I might have been in the... I was definitely in the bathtub for a few of those games played in the tournament. Guaranteed. But I was probably deucing. I was probably right in the middle of just dropping sawing logs, bro. Sawing logs hash info style, bro. In half, bro. Like, I was probably right in the middle of a huge, just an absolute, like, mind melding turd. And just like, oh, there's Dr. Disrespect. Oh, there he isn't. No, he isn't. I ran up to him and I gave him tea for a good, oh, he's probably still fucking wiping his mouth and his forehead, bud. He's probably in the bathtub right now just soaking his forehead, bud. Disrespect got it. I gave it to, but you think I'm playing. And I was telling him, I put on live chat and I told him. I put it on all chat so the players can hear me. And I told him what I thought of him. In the middle of a tournament, bro. Top of a mountain, like back in the day. I can honestly go stand on the mountaintop of Aaron Gel. No, sorry. This is Call of Duty Mobile tournament. I took out Dr. Disrespect in Call of Duty Mobile. I took out Dr. Disrespect in PUBG Mobile. I took out Parker in Call of Duty Mobile. I took out Panda in Call of Duty Mobile many times. I took out this other guy, this Jamaican guy with 500,000 subscribers. I've carried him for 6 months on my live stream. Back in 2020 and 2021, I carried this dude, man. I used to revive my whole squad 6 to 8 times, 10 times a game. Take out every squad. I used to finish the round with 15, 18 kills. And I win every time. Solo. My whole squad would be like completely gibbled, barely able to drive together in a vehicle to the finish line while I have just mowed down everything in its path. Everything. I'm the top ranked Call of Duty Mobile player in the world. I held the top. Oh yeah, Sean Duras. I used to game with the guy from. There's a YouTuber, Sean Duras, from Space Station Gaming. I used to game with him all the time. All the time. He thought I was hilarious, but his channel isn't. My name is Hash Info. My channel name back then was Hash Info. So he probably gamed with me and put me on like mute because I was or they maybe not. Maybe I'm famous on Twitch like you don't even know. Because that guy is very famous.
Space Station Gaming is one. They have like their own esports group and they play tournaments and stuff. And they've won tournaments, like world tournaments. But I gamed with that guy. He was very good. I'm way better. But there was times where I was having a little bit of an off day. He'd come and revive me, take out the dudes that were taking me out, which I was like, it was an eye opener. I would kudos him. I'd say, you are a pro. You are a pro. We would play a good 6 to 10 games, maybe on an average of 3 to 5 times a week, every morning, like at this special, like, gaming mornings. Saturday and Sunday morning, like we'd play for an hour or two straight, every morning for 5 months. Sean Duras, go look him up on YouTube. He's huge. He hangs out with Casey Neistat and the rest of them. I gamed with. I'm famous, man, but I don't care, nor does it matter to me. I'm just letting you know, like, the people that I've played with, carried, like I said, and have destroyed, decimated. They're the people that, get the highest views on this platform. And any other platform that exists, right? They're decent gamers. So Sean Duras is a good gamer. Dr. Disrespect cheats. I have clips of Dr. Disrespect cheating with aimbot. You can find them on YouTube as well. No, my clips are on there on other channels and stuff, and I'm not. There's tons of stuff out there. It's a well-known. Anyone who games, like if you put a multiple choice question and ask that, everyone would say he cheats. Which person in here cheats? Hash info, disrespect, or Panda, and they'd say Panda and disrespect all day. I don't know. It's not possible for me to cheat on mobile. It's not. In the tournaments, I couldn't use a controller because the controller was detected. You'd be banned from the tournament instantaneously. I'll be right back with another banger. Stay tuned for